Hi, my name is Will Briones. I'm doing this documentary talking about my life as a person from Ecuador, which is a really conservative country, really Christian country, and how they are against tattoos, and how I feel judged, and I've been getting over that throughout the years by my decisions about my body and the modifications that I do with my body. Mostly I want to say that tattoos are a release for me because I know what I've been through. All my tattoos represent either something that has happened to me or a person really dear to me. And I know a lot of people just use their body as canvases and they use it for the art, and I appreciate that, but that's just not me. Obviously, I do want great tattoos. I do like good tattoos. I search for great tattoo artists that know what they're doing, that they're recognized, and I actually become really good friends with almost every tattoo artist that have tattooed me until now. And I also want other generations to understand that a lot of people pay a lot of money to go to museums and see great pieces of art, and they don't know that just somebody walking down the street has almost the same amount of beautiful art in their body, which is really harder to pull off on the skin, because if you mess up the skin, you mess it up for life. If you mess up a canvas, you can just get another canvas and start over. It's different, and I love tattoos, and I know I have a problem with my mom because I've been getting them a little too quickly. I think I have about 11 right now in a 3-year period, which is kind of a lot. I understand that. And the thing is, she doesn't like to admit it, but she made me get my first tattoo because she told me it was an experience, and I just enjoyed the experience so much that I kept doing it. I'm at a point that I can say that my tattoo artist that had done, I think about 4 or 5 of my tattoos by now, is my friend. And I'm just happy with my decisions. And a lot of my family back in Ecuador, they call me, they comment on me, and they say that why did I do those decisions? It's like, it's my body. I love what I do. And I do love art. I always loved art since I was little. But it was not a career acceptable in Ecuador. Like a lot of people in Ecuador, either you gotta be a lawyer, you gotta be a psychologist, you gotta be something big. And that's what I intended to when I first started college. I wanted to be an engineer, but that was just not me. I ended up doing stagecraft, which is building things out of nothing, and I love doing that. I love getting my hands dirty. I love learning how to use tools. And I learned how to draw out of nothing, and I just have fun with everything that I do. And I hope everybody can understand that if it's your body, it's your decision.
Hi, good evening. My name is Virginia Campello Rangel. I am the Will's mom. I am from Ecuador, South America. My heritage is Latin Italian and a very conservative and traditional family.
Okay, what do you think about tattoos? What are your opinion about them?
I am the other generation, the old generation, and the tattoo is at the very means a particular sensitive subject for me. I don't like too much. I still learn appreciate it, the art, but then my son teach me a lot of about that everything, the all the art was involved in that thing. But the people with tattoos sometimes I was scary, or I am I have 40, and for my generation sometimes the tattoo people was in jail, bad people, or sometimes mean people. But it's I still learning. I still appreciate it, that the tattoos.
Mhm. What do you feel of this newest generation getting so many tattoos at once?
I thought sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's just vicious, like whatever vicious. Sometimes I told my son, but the your body is just an empty canvas. But right now, the new generation need to choose the right tattoo for you print in your body, because that tattoo you take forever. You can choose the wife, husband, whatever, but the tattoo die with you. Well, right now I learn, but you make makeover, but it is at a very mature decision. You need to choose your tattoo. I told my son sometimes the tattoo represent what do you want to say in that moment in your life, because it's not the same have to choose a tattoo when you have 20, when you have choose a tattoo when you have 25, because it is a very different time in your life. I thought sometimes my son has the right tattoos, but sometimes he is a little desperate when they choose the tattoo, because he needs tattooed your body, and the tattoo is it is a very good decision you need to take and think about it.
Last question. Do you approve of all your son's tattoos?
In the beginning, was like a game, only for the first time, but I approve right now. I like it because he choose the right artist. He make the tracking of the people who print his body, because right now he try to take it easy, the tattoos. And in the beginning it was hard for me approve too much tattoos, because in my real deep inside, sometimes I have a really scary that the people with tattoo. With my son, not. But I am the other generation again, not too much. But it was hard. And sometimes it's hard when we are working or something. I need to tell him I don't want to offend him, but sometimes the people, the principal is elder people, senior people, feel offended or was scary with the tattoo people. They know my son, but sometimes, the people is too sensitive with the tattoo. I thought the tattoo subject is a new label in that generation. I learn with my son right now. The tattoo is no label. The bad people only is not the tattoo people. The thief is not the tattoo people. Have a thief, have a bad people with tie, with bow tie, with suit. It is a no label. We need to learn right now. The world change. Maybe in the beginning start with a bad thing, but right now it's the art, and the only you need to think I think is not the person who made the art. The people who have the tattoo is the art.